Session objectives. At the end of this session, the student should be able to describe the parts of a project report, explain days to completion as a method to assess percentage completed, describe the content of project risk section. Parts of a project report. Status report where the project now stands, schedule, budget status, percentage completed against plan, current open issues and challenges. Progress report what the project team has accomplished. Task completed, task in flight, issue and challenges handled. Forecast prediction of future status. Projected time and budget to completion. Risk section, specific risk and mitigation. Class activity. Create a project report for a hypothetical school concert 1 week before the event. Create a project report for a software development project which is at construction phase.
Challenges of estimated percent completed. How to get a reasonable accurate estimate of percentage. Challenges. Multi per hour estimate they work have done 50%. Completers is difficult to verify. Moswell and Vapor with as per time to completion. Conservative lowest estimate to percentage completed. Hours spent versus total men hours may not be accurate basis for actual zone. Goal of measure. Good basis for assessing remaining work. Possible approaches. Tax binary measure. If work is completed, task is marked 100%. If task is not yet completed, it is marked 0%. In the hours parsed unfinished tasks, calculate against total project hours. Easy judgment whether task is done or not versus subjected percent done. Possible and whether task is done or not versus subjected percent done. Possible approaches. Time to completion. Project manager asked to estimate man-hours needed to completion. Essentially, a reforecast of effort required given all factors resource, skill, availability of inputs, effectiveness of tools, equality of work. Conservative because most PMs will add a buffer. Stringent and good measure if the project manager is highly experienced and professional. Source of risk. Internal resources, equipment, facilities, unexpected attrition, unexpected equipment failure, loss of facilities. Sources of risk. External suppliers, clients, stakeholders, market, political events, acts of God. Supplier failure to deliver right input, resources of time at right price, and with right equality. Unexpected change in client, senior management, unexpected loss of support, change in executive direction for the project. Severe market downturn leading to change in project value. Unexpected political disruption, strikes, coup, rebellion, severe crime wave. Storm, typhoons, fire leading to project destruction.
Risk section. List specific internal and external risks to the project. Stakeholder or the sponsor or business leaders assess if the significant risks have been considered by the project team. Is the team aware of the significant risks? The team must establish a list of all potential hazards in order to devise a strategy for avoiding them and preparing for the possibility that some or all of it will occur. For each risk, state the mitigation action. Stakeholder assess if the mitigations are correct or sufficient. Stakeholder assess if the amount spent for mitigation is commensurate to the cost of the risk. It refers to the measure taken to lessen the harmful effect of or manage the harmful effects if a risk occur. Next is parts of the project report are status report, progress report, forecast, and the risk section. Day to completion. Goal is a conservative measure for effort required to complete the project. Task binary measure, or the count of hour for unfinished tasks. Man hour to complete. Refresh estimate of time to complete. The day to completion refers to the amount of time it will take to complete the project. They must have a deadline or a goal for when the project must be completed. The last is the project risk section. Specific internal and external risks to the project. There are two types of project risks, the internal and the external. A breakdown of equipment or machinery is an example of an internal risk, while a typhoon is an example of an external risk. These are some of the risks that could lead to the project failure. Next is the mitigation for each risk. It refers on how fast do the team overcome or provide a solution for the risk.